Yo, what the deal? It's your boy Danny. On this new episode, you're going to be joining me in my kitchen, La Cocina. We're going to be cooking up some Pollo Guisado. It's my mom's recipe. Going to be chilling with some Goya products. We're going to be stirring the pot. It's the HenDog half. Station identification. Let's go. And we are starting off with the ingredients. Here's a list of all the specifics, which I'll post in the description of the video. But to start off, we got the onion, we have the small tomato, the green pepper, minced garlic, the can of crushed tomatoes, and the main event of the evening, the chicken. We have some chicken thighs, some bone-in chicken, and some boneless chicken tenders, chicken breast. And then we got the Jasmine Rice for the side dish. Gonna start off with a little chopping of the vegetables. What you want to do first is core the green pepper, which is taking off the stem, taking out the seeds and all the white stuff that's inside. Toss that baby, and then breaking it apart. I love that sound effect of the green pepper being ripped apart. And then we start chopping. Chop time. And it's snap, crackle, and chopped. Green pepper sliced up. Now it's onion chopping time. We start off by knifing the onion. We chop off the ends and take the skin off and slice that shit till your eyes start leaking tears of joy. Do you say peel the onion or skin the onion? I should Google that and see the origins of that saying. And with the magic of editing, we're gonna fast forward this chopping process. Wash your hands always, and check it out, no tears. If you wet the knife before you chop the onion, it gives less tears. Pretty sure I learned that on Rachel Ray. Chopping that onion. And now it's time to chop that tomato. We core the tomato first by taking the seeds out and that red water out. Now, meaning that the tomato does have seeds, do you consider a tomato a fruit or a vegetable? I consider it a vegetable. I don't know about you guys. Chopping it up. Chop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Shout outs to my boy DMX, rest in peace. And now we are done with the preparation of the Pollo Guisado. We're gonna start off by putting some vegetable oil in a big pot and letting that heat up over medium heat for about 5 to 10 minutes. After that oil is nice and hot, we start putting the chicken in, sizzling. We put the chicken in for about 5 minutes, letting that skin get nice and browned up. We take the chicken out of the pot after the chicken skin is brown. So take that stuff out. Be nice and careful with that hot oil. After we take out the bone-in chicken, now we are doing the bone-out chicken, the boneless chicken breast that we got cut up as chicken tenders. Now we put that into the hot oil and we only brown the outside. Let that baby sizzle. We brown on both sides and we keep on flipping that chicken. Brown that chicken on both sides, but make sure not to overcook that chicken. After removing the brown chicken, we add the portions of the chopped vegetables into the oil. First, I take about 2 spoonfuls of the garlic, the minced garlic, Goya. You can buy that jar, find it in the Goya section. I put in about half of the onions, so there's 1/4 of the onions left that we started with. Then we have the magic of post-editing. We are going to season that onions and garlic being browned in the hot oil. That onions and garlics, we're gonna open up the can of crushed tomatoes like Storo drive to a U-Haul truck on move-in weekend. Now we keep on stirring. Stir, baby, stir. I love stirring the pot, both literally and figuratively. And then we add adobo. I add a light coat, which means I just add to the top a layer of the sauce and then stir. And then do it one more time, just a nice layer on top of the sauce and stir. And then we're gonna add the 1/2 cup of bone broth. That bone broth is good for your joint pains and for your immune system. I literally should inject bone broth into my bad knees. Might do it some improvement. And then we add that cup of water. And then we add the rest of the onions. And then we stir, baby, stir. Like I said, we're gonna be stirring the pot all night tonight. Now we add that green pepper. Don't add all of it because we're gonna save some for the rice a little bit later. So we leave about, I'd say, 1/4 of it. Then don't use all the onions, but we're gonna leave about 1/4 of the onions too. But we're putting the onions and the garlic right into that sauce. And once again, we are stirring. And once again, the magic of post-editing. Season, salt, pepper, adobo. Stir that bad boy. A little layer of adobo right on top of the sauce. Now we're gonna start making the rice. In a small pot, we're gonna heat the vegetable oil, medium heat for like 5 minutes. Then we're gonna add the rice right to the oil, which I know is a little unorthodox, but stick with me. You're gonna be very, very happy with the results. We're gonna put that rice right into the oil. Boom. After mixing and stirring the oil and the rice for about 5 minutes, we add the water, which is 1 cup of water for every cup of rice. Then we add the vegetables, the tomato, the green pepper. Then we add a little more adobo. We are doing that 1 layer right on top. And once again, we're going back to that stir. We're gonna lower the heat and cover, but we're gonna get that to a boil. Keep on stirring that sauce. And now, finally, we are adding the chicken, but we're adding the chicken thighs first, bone in, because it takes longer for chicken with the bone in to cook. So let's put that in first, about 5 minutes before. So we're gonna let this cook for 5 minutes. We add the bone-in chicken first because it takes longer for the bone-in chicken to cook than it does for the boneless chicken breasts. So we add that first, we put the cover on the lid, and then we keep on stirring that rice. Now about 5 minutes after stirring the pot with the bone-in chicken, now we are going to add the boneless chicken, the bone-out chicken. Chicken tendies. They cook a little faster. That's why you put them in after the chicken thighs. And we keep stirring. Always stir. We don't want stuff sticking at the bottom of the pan, and we are dealing with a lot of heat, a lot of ingredients in there, so you want to keep on stirring. Get those flavors out of those vegetables and into that sauce and into that chicken. It really is a science project. And we are stirring the rice. Stir, stir, stir. Add a little bit of salt once it starts boiling. Add a little adobo. Season that bad boy. The magic of post-editing. Let's fast forward this bad boy. And now we have El Pollo Guisado all finished. And his tag team partner, the Spanish Arroz. All of these are my mom's recipe, all El Salvadorian food. It is delicious. We let it cool off for a little bit. A total cook time of 1 hour and 40 minutes with the chopping of the vegetables, the rice, and all that. Here we go, El Pollo Guisado, the finished product on the dish. And like the Food Network says, it's all about presentation. Pollo Guisado. And we are going to the judge's decision. We're gonna take some chicken, chase it with a little bit of rice. And it is muy sabroso, ladies and gentlemen. Delicioso. It is too delicious. And that is the conclusion of Cooking at Midnight with Danny HenDog. I thank you for watching tonight. I appreciate you cooking with me. And remember to drink your water, get your workout in, and spend time with the people that you love. Shitballs. Thank you, and have a good night.